Hi, good evening everybody. Back from my layoff again. You guys know what I'm doing. All right guys, I'm gonna try to pump out a few videos tonight. The first one I wanna do on Inside the Numbers, if you're new to the channel, which I should say, is where I use the board and go over mostly numbers most of the time, but sometimes mock trades, whatever. On this video guys, I wanna go over UPL season and look at it because we're always talking, some want to keep them and some love them, some don't. And typical fan base, we're kind of split in the middle with this guy. Myself, I'd have no problem moving him. I'll tell you guys right now, I'd have no problem moving UPL if the return was right and it made sense for the team. Because overall, let me get a drink here guys, it was a long day. So I got to get back up there. I'm going to be painting to about 3 a.m. In this video, I want to go over certain just key numbers. And we'll try to make sense of it, okay? I want to at least get 2 videos out today, maybe 3, we'll see. All right, guys. Simple numbers, record, how many goals against, and how many games did he have over 900 save percentage, okay? They're in sets of 11 because he entered in 33 games this year. 32 were starts, 1 he came in to replace Anderson. You might recall the 1 game Anderson got shell-shocked. He came in. We'll talk about that in a sec. All right, so game number 1, he lost, he let in 5 goals. Game number 2, he won, he let in 2. Try to look at consistency, guys, as we're doing this. Game number 3, in overtime, we lost, he let in 6. Game number 4, we lost, he let in 5. Game number 5, he let in 3, we won. Game number 6, he let in 4, we won. Game number 7, he let in 3, and we lost. Game number 8, we won, and here's where he got hot. You guys might remember, this is where it looked like UPL might be coming of age. Even I was thinking it, but check it out. So games number 8 to 12, he wins all 6, okay? He lets in 3, 2, 2, 3, 3, 4, and 5, okay? And we'll go over the save percentage after. I want to just do the goals against right now. So we see he managed a 6-game winning streak. He did. But there's some telltale signs of inconsistency I was looking at too. Game number 14, he lost, let in 3 goals. We won, he let in 3. Lost, he let in 3. Then game number 17, we won, he let in 2. 18, we won that game, he let in 3. 19, won again, let in 3. So all of a sudden UPL has won 4, 5, 6, 6 and 1, 7 and 1, 7 and 2, 8, 9, 10 of his last 12 decisions, he's 10 and 2. It's looking good. Then we get into what I'm talking about, the inconsistent part of it. We lose in a shootout. He only lets in 2 though. He had a good game. Then game number 21, he lets in 4 goals. We lose. Game number 22, he lets in 7 goals. We lose that one. Game number 23, we won that game. He let in 2. And then the next game, he lets in 4. He's kind of a repeat offender with 4, you'll notice. And anyway, let's go. Game 25, we win. He lets in 4. Game number 26, he lets in 5. And 25, 4, yeah, 26, 5. We lose. And then game number 27, lets in 3, we lose. Game number 28, we lose in overtime. He only let in 2, so he had one hell of a game. Number 29, game number 29, he loses in a shootout. He lets in 4 in that game. And then game number 30, he lets in 7, we lose. Here's where he came in relief for Anderson. He was 6 for 6 in nets and shots, 23 minutes, so it was a good serviced outcome. 23 minutes, he came in, he did his job, he got it done. Then game number 32, lets in 4, we win. Game number 33 that he's in is 3 goals, he lets in, we win. Okay, so let's take a look, guys. How many games you're going to see? I'm just going to go over the 900 save percentage. We'll talk about it when I flip the board. 944 in game number 2. Then take a look. 4 consecutive games. 903, 951, 953, 903, 925. 5 games. 5 games in a row right there. That means he's under. If you guys see blank, that just means he was under 900. And then these 4 games here, we win 3 out of the 4. He's 927, 909, 923, 919. We win this game also, but that was his 2nd winning streak, but he was under 900 in that game. And 943 the next game. Then we're back to 943 in game number 23. These 3 games, he's under 900, 923, 923. These 2 games under 900. Forget that one. I shouldn't have even put that. Game 32 under 900, and game 33 closes the season with a 929 save percentage performance. Let's flip it. Okay, so what does this all mean? This is the thing, because people are gonna, you guys can have it your way, I can have it mine, right? We're always gonna debate. Bottom line is Kevin Adams. What does he want, right? He believes in this guy. Let me get over here, guys, because I don't want to knock over my computer. In his 32 starts, 15 of them he had 900 save percentage or better, right? And some of them you've seen was 950, 940. It looked really good in some games. But in his 32 performances, his 32 starts, I should say, guys, 14 of them he let in 4 goals or more. I don't know how many, I'd have to check. I think it's 6 or 7 he let in 5 or more. It's quite a few. We could check in a sec. Games, though, where he faced less than 30 shots, we were 500 only with him, 4-4-2. Only once he won back-to-back. There was back-to-back games with 2 goals or less. I didn't asterisk it on purpose. Right here, these 2 games here. Starts number 8 and 9. He let in 2 goals, 2 goals. That's the only time he did it all year. The rest of the year was at least 3. You see, there's a 2 there. There's a 2 there. 1, 2 there. And there was 5, right? Or 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Oh, 7. 7. Okay. But only once he did back-to-back games with 2 goals against. It's not good. I didn't like that stat. So only once he did it all year. Devin Levi did it in his first 2 career games. Shootouts. As we know, UPL's terrible in shootouts, and please don't start guys telling me that he saved penalty shots, because it's not the same as a shootout when, it's just not the same. It's not once. You've got to face 3 shots. You've got to, it's up to you there. When you stop a penalty shot, it's in the middle of the game. The game's not on the line, really. This is different. UPL was 0 for 5 in shootouts last year. He let in every single shot. Levi stopped 6 for 8. Career, UPL's made 1 save in 8 career shootouts, shots in the shootouts. So he's only made 1. He's only 1 for 8 in his career. He's 0 for 2, 0 for 3 in his career. He's never won a shootout game in his career. Devin Levi's perfect at 2-0. And no, that I'm not trying to hype Devin Levi over UPL in this video. I'm just trying to point something out that this kid did it right away. He just came in and did it right away. And the truth is, I'm not blind. I know Devin Levi's better. That's not the point of this video. So UPL's record last year, 32 starts. He was 17, 11, and 4. Save percentage was only 892, folks. It's not good enough. If that was 907, I'd be listening to what some of you have to say. But when you're under 900, and I know we left goalies out to dry, so what? Steal games. There was a guy named Dominic Hasek that would steal games. He'd have a 920 save percentage. The shots that this guy faced last year, Hasek could have stopped blindfolded, honestly. His goals against, 3.58. No shutouts last year. 0 shutouts in 46 career games. The only thing is, guys, his age. He's young. He's young. So things can change all of a sudden. This can change. A lot of things can change. But what we have right now, for me, this is not even 1B material. Devin Levi is going to have to be an absolute stud in nets for us to get in the playoffs, I believe, next year. I don't believe that UPL is capable of giving him the Devin Levi help. The same way Devin Levi can give another goalie help. You know what I mean? I hope. I hope these numbers get better. If you see the 6-game winning streak, yeah, it sure as hell gives you hope. But at the same time, guys, there's a lot of things here that are alarming. Here, he lost 5 in a row. And he had 2 games where, he lost in overtime. It seems like under pressure, he's just not good. That's what I see when I see this guy. I don't know. Maybe I'm just overreacting. It's how I feel when I watch him play. I don't feel like this is a guy game 7 in overtime in a series I would want in nets. That's just how it feels when I watch him. Whereas Devin Levi is ice in his veins. I'm good with it. So we might want to be thinking of moving him. I don't think we're going to. You know, I don't think Adams has any intention to move this kid. And if he does, it would have to be a trade that's really, really going to help us now and in the years to come, not just this year. You know, so no, it's not going to be Hellebuck. It's not going to be a Hellebuck fix. It would have to be a John Gibson fix. It would have to be a trade like that where there's term attached to it, where it's security for the team, you know? Anyway, guys, you tell me what you think. These are just some numbers I tossed at you. I just find he's inconsistent. It drives me nuts, the inconsistent thing. He could look awesome for 2 weeks and then this happens again. And it's like, till we see that not happen, I guess then I'll be calmer. I don't know. All right, guys, done. See you in the next one.